marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, it happened. The QB calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going with the ground game left. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this off.
And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get line.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to drive. 3rd and medium, hey, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught over the middle. It's Alvarado. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Flips it out to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On second down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he could not get...
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jefferson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Caught near the sideline, it's Jefferson.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pryor. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field.